Hey guys, Autobot Lancer here, doing yet another video review for you guys. Made a trip out to Edmonton and found myself, finally, Human Alliance Jazz. This is an awesome figure. I'll set the bike off to the side for a moment here, and just show off the detailing on the Jazz. This is just, wow. By far, one of my favorite Human Alliance figures so far. Like, the detailing that they put into this thing, even just in robot or car mode, is just awesome. For once, you actually have a clutter-proof interior. If you look on the inside, you can actually see there's no missiles or other weapons sitting in the way. You actually have a clear view of the interior, which is a nice change for once. Unlike all the other figures where there's all this clutter and whatnot in there. So it's a nice change. My only complaint about the vehicle mode is that it would have been nice to maybe some red paint on the calipers, like what they did with Sideswipe, and maybe just the coloring of the exhaust, as they just kind of left that all black. But other than that, this is just a great figure. Vehicle mode is just gorgeous. One cool thing you can do is, well, I'll just pop the doors open first. This makes it easier to open up the hood. I get this door to open. Come on. Of course, never everyone's doing it when I'm doing a review, but you can actually have the hood open up. So that's a nice little touch. It's mainly just due to transformation, but it's kind of cool you can do that. Of course, comes with the Human Alliance figure, which is Lennox. Weirdly enough, though, he's got blonde hair, and yeah, it's just a crappy figure. Anyways, you don't really buy these figures for the Human Alliance figure, anyways. I mean, they buy them because they're pretty much like the modern day alternators. But yeah, let's get into transformations. So, what you first want to do is open up both the doors on each side. Once you have that done, you can lift up on the spoiler to pop the trunk, and then you can just slide it up. So just lift, slide that up there, and then it'll just stop. Take the hood, lift that up, and bring that back. I find it looks better just like that. Once you have that done, you can pull a little tab, or pull this out here, so this way it'll drop down the legs, and this way you're able to part the legs here, and kind of like what you do with Drift, you just rotate, hold back and assembly down for his legs. Alright, let's get this back around here. So, you're going to come back here, grab these, pull it out, and I always have trouble with this here. But you want to be able to rotate them down, but mine seems to always want to get stuck. There we go. So rotate that piece down. Do the same on this side. Grab it, rotate it down, and I like to swing it into the front. Just this way it kind of gives him a little more bulk to his legs. So you've got his legs almost fully transformed here. You bring up his little back part of his foot and you just wiggle it up just a little bit. It only turns just not even a quarter of an inch. Another thing we can do is there's these little guns on the feet, and you flip those out. And I like to put them fold them in like that, just kind of fill in some emptiness. And then there you have Jazz of his legs. Now, next part you want to do is come up here to the hood, or the front of the car, and pull the arms out. Do the same on this side as well. And then you can rotate those up out of the way. Now you have access to this chest piece. You flip that out, and then you can rotate his torso around, and you bring it down and peg it in much like the other Human Alliance figures. Let's fix his legs up a bit here. Now you can take his gun, fold that back a bit, and then pull his head up and rotate his head around. Sorry, I guess you didn't really catch on the camera. And then you take these little pieces here, if I can get them to come up, and just kind of angle them in a bit. Don't really know what they're supposed to be. I think there might be like some sort of a little gun mounted to his torso there, but I don't know. Then you take this piece here for the Pontiac front end, swivel it around, and there you got his chest ready. Now take his arms, rotate them around, and then you pull his hands out, split the fingers, and then bring in the whole assembly there on the side. So what it does here is this whole piece here folds in and down. But first you need to get the hand out. And as I grab this whole piece here, folds in half and down. And then same with this. Split his hands out. And then there you have Transformers Human Alliance Jazz. Now he does have all the little gimmicks of Human Alliance crap, which, yeah, I'm not going to go into details, but you flip down the foot and Lennox sits in between his foot and mans the gun, or he's got the little shoulder cannon up here, which you flip out this little seat up on here, that flips up, and then Lennox sits in the seat. It's cheesy. And then also, let's see if I can get this in the camera here. It's going to adjust my camera angle. The head sculpt on Jazz is just cool. Like, they've done a really good job on him. Looks pretty like, well, of course it's movie-esque. And then you flip the little button in the back, and out pops his visor. Gives him that nice G1 Jazz feel that we all love. And yeah, now to show off he's got lots of articulation. Definitely one of my favorite Human Alliance figures. It used to be Bumblebee, but Jazz has definitely taken over. Now just to cover his bike. Lennox can sit on here, of course, but yeah. You want to take this piece here, wiggle it out, fold that down, and then this piece here comes back this way. Oh, I gotta focus that for you guys, sorry. And there's this little piece here that comes out. And then there you have his little blaster. And you put the missile in. Now to connect the blaster to his hand, first I'll fold the little door, close his hand up and fold that in, and then connect that. And there you have Jazz with his gun, which is pretty cool. Looks sweet. And yeah, just to give you guys a few size comparisons here. Wrap things up, but here's Human Alliance Jazz with Human Alliance Bumblebee. Let's refocus this here. So they're the exact same height. Actually, Bumblebee might be a little bit taller. I'm going to stand properly here. Yeah, Bumblebee's a little bit taller on him. And if you want to show him with his other Human Alliance buddies, can't really get that one in the camera. There's Mudflap. There's Skids. And if I bring this back far enough, there he is with Sideswipe. So overall, really cool addition to the Human Alliance line, especially for the Autobots. My only next bet is to try and track down Human Alliance Barricade, because that's the last one I need. Anyways guys, that's my review, and I'll catch you later.